Welcome to the Leaders Insights podcast. Today's episode, Carve-outs and divestitures done right, a CFO's execution playbook. Everyone treats a divestiture as a strategy decision. You're telling me the strategy is the easy part.
The strategy takes a boardroom afternoon. The execution takes 18 months, and it's where value quietly dies. The best operators know the deal is announced clean and lived messy.
Messy how? Give me the thing that blindsides first-time sellers.
Shared systems. You've run one instance of SAP. That's the enterprise software that runs finance, HR, procurement, all of it. Across both businesses for a decade. Now you're told to hand half of it to a buyer in 9 months. There is no clean seam. Every general ledger, every payroll record, every vendor master is entangled.
So what do you actually do first? Not the theory, the sequence.
Day 1, you build a clean legal entity map, and you appoint a single separation owner with real authority, not a committee. When GE split off Vernova and Aerospace, the thing that worked was clear P&L ownership from the start. One person accountable for each stub, so decisions didn't die in coordination meetings.
A single owner sounds like corporate theater. What breaks if you skip it?
Nobody owns the shared contract. You've got a logistics agreement covering both units. Who renegotiates it? Who signs? In the vacuum, both sides assume the other is handling it. And on close day, you discover the buyer's business has no shipping contract. That's not hypothetical. That's a Tuesday.
Let's talk about the crutch everyone leans on, transition service agreements.
The TSA. The deal where the seller keeps running the buyer's IT, payroll, whatever, for a fee after close. Everyone treats it as a safety net. It's actually a trap. The seller has zero incentive to end it. The buyer has no leverage. And 18 months later, you're still running someone else's finance system for cost plus 5%.
So the net becomes a leash. How do you write it so it doesn't?
Exit incentives baked into the pricing. The cost goes up 10% every quarter past the target date. Suddenly, both sides want out. And you scope it narrow. Every service you list is a service you're contractually stuck providing. Sellers love to overpromise here because it makes the deal feel friendly. It makes the next year feel like a hostage situation.
You mentioned value dying quietly. Put a number on it.
EY has published work suggesting a big share of divestitures come in below the price expectation set at announcement. And that's the seller's own vendor. So read it as directionally honest, not gospel. The gap is almost never strategy. It's stranded cost. The overhead that used to be shared and now sits on the RemainCo, the business you keep, with no revenue to cover it.
Stranded cost, that's the one nobody models, isn't it?
Because it's boring and it's yours. You sell a unit that carried 30% of the IT department's load. That 30% of cost doesn't leave with the buyer. It sits on your income statement the morning after close, and now your remaining business looks less profitable than the day before you did something smart.
So what's the discipline there?
You size the stranded cost before you sign, and you have a plan to take it out on a fixed timeline. IBM did this reasonably well spinning off Kyndryl. They knew the cost base they'd be left carrying and moved on it rather than pretending it would evaporate. Hope is not a cost reduction plan.
Give me the uncomfortable truth about who actually runs these things well.
The ones who treat it as an operational program with a clock, not a strategic milestone with a press release. Danaher does serial spin-offs, and they're clinical. Repeatable playbook, dedicated separation team, entity map built first. Most companies do one carve-out a decade and improvise every time.
One thing a CFO can do Monday, what is it?
Before you announce anything, list every shared contract and every shared system, and put a single named owner against each one. If you can't name the owner, you don't understand the entanglement yet. And you're not ready to sign.
Name the owner or don't sign. That'll do it. That's it. The CFO decision tools are live at mba-training.com.